Hey guys, welcome back to Outside with Shive. Today we're going to talk about this tractor. So this is a bad boy 4035 with a BBL 400C front end loader. This thing has 35 horse, can lift up 2,200 pounds. All right guys, so what we got here is a 62-inch bucket. This will accept standard skid steer implements, so which is a good deal. So you can go rent whatever you want for the front of this thing and not have to buy it, especially if you're going to use it one time. So the third function is not here yet, but it will be here in the future. So that's the basic BBL 400C loader. Also has a level indicator right on. So this has a fully enclosed cab, heated, cooled, radio, Bluetooth, the whole 9 yards. Big old light bar in the front. This also has a standard 3-point hitch, telescoping, adjustable pitch on the one side, top link, adjustable top link, standard 540 PTO, has a float area on the drop links and on the telescoping arms. Also has a drawbar for towing implements or whatever you want. Back here you have your fill and your dipstick for your hydraulic oil. You got your mounting position for your rear remotes, turn signals, brake lights, and standard bulbs for the backup lights. Mirrors, the doors are removable. So that's the basic outside. So let's get out of that wind. I'll shut the door, go over to the interior. Big old glass. You can see pretty much everything. All right, so let's turn this cluster on here. There she is. I'm not sure how that's coming through on video, but on the left side here, you got your 4-ways, your regen button, which this is a manual regen tractor. So the cluster will tell you when it needs to do a regen here. So when that happens, you don't need to do it right away. You can wait till you're done working. But when you're done working, you put it in neutral, put the parking brake on, hold this button for 3 seconds. It will start its regen and it'll do it for approximately 30 minutes. Okay, down here you got your turn signals, left, right, your horn, tractor lights. Okay, let's go over to the right side. You got your PTO, you got your ignition, you got your throttle, and you got cruise control. Now, you have a manual throttle. So the only time you would need to use the manual throttle is for more lifting power or PTO. This is a Hydromax tractor. So you got your forward and reverse. So the harder you press on your forward button, it will throttle the machine up accordingly. You got your parking brake and you got your tilt steering right here. I can't do it with one hand, but we'll try. There we go. A little tilt steering action. You got your 4-wheel drive. Up is 2-wheel drive, down is 4-wheel drive, and you got your diff lock right here. You can use with your heel. And this little guy right here is to adjust the speed you want your implement in the rear to go up and down. Obviously you got your control for the loader. This will change when you do the third function. So up, down, curl, dump. So float, you just push it. Obviously it stays there in the detent for the floating option of your bucket. You also have a lock to lock this handle from moving in case you're getting in and out of this side. So if you bump the handle, it isn't gonna make anything move. So back here is, you got to engage this first before your PTO button. This is your mechanical engagement for the PTO. That is engaged. So you can keep the PTO engaged all the time. And then when you want the PTO to actually engage, you come over here and you hit the button. Too easy. Alright, so this is your gear selector. You got A, B, N, and C. A is low, B is medium, obviously N is neutral, and C is for traveling. So that'll be your fastest speed. Top speed on this machine is right around 20 miles an hour. Up on top here, obviously you have your radio, and here is your wiper controls, front and rear. You got your washer fluid controls, front and rear, and your lights, your work lights, front and rear. Here's your AC and heat controls, all that good stuff. Speakers, vents, there's a damn dome light, another speaker over there, we're good to go. The cab does not have a cabin air filter. So there's filters on each side of the cab to filter the outside air coming in. So that means if you fart in here, you're going to smell it. It's not going to get filtered out. Here's your defrost vents up here in the front. The back window pops open, as you can see. Very cool. We'll close that up. The seat actually has a, I guess, comfort setting. How much you weigh, you can adjust this to add more tension or less tension on the seat. So very, very versatile seat. The doors have these shocks. Alright, so we're back out to the outside here. Nice grips on the door. The doors can be removed. You got to take off the clip on the shock on the inside and then pop the C-clip off either the top or the bottom. There's a C-clip on each side, top and bottom. You pop one side out, pull that pin out, pull both pins out, and the door can be removed if you would like to remove the doors. So these are 43-inch tires. So a lot of the newer tractors have these valve stem guards. The older tractors don't. And I don't know, these are big beefy tires. 42-inch tires. My truck has 37, so it's a little bit bigger than my truck. Front tires are 28-inch tires. Fold it down. So the hood release is on this side. After you fold the grill forward, bam, there it is. Look at that gem. Batteries in the front, air filter, coolant, overflow, radiator. There's your particulate filter. So what we have here is a 3-piece emissions filter. So the DPF section is separate from the other filter sections. So if the DPF section were to go bad, you could just replace that part. Or if another part of this three segment filter were to go bad, you could replace that part. So we got your oil fill here. Obviously this is the AC compressor. Gotta have that on a tractor these days, right? So here's all your hydraulic connections for the loader. This is in a different spot with cab model tractors. I think it's almost standard to be down that low on the cab model tractors. Okay, you got your fuel filter with water separator right there. You got your hydraulic filters. There's 2 of them. One's for the hydraulics, one's for the hydrostatic. Again, here's your block. I know it looks like it's in a dangerous position. You just got to be mindful when going over obstacles, especially on this side of the tractor. Obviously, if this side of the tractor is coming off the ground, you need to watch so you're not hitting this. All right, as you can see, there's other things lower than that hydraulic manifold there. So I would say it's safer than that big ass bar on the bottom. All right, so with the cab models, the rear fenders are plastic. The hood is metal. So very cool. Obviously you have your windshield washer fluid, you have your fuel fill. Anyway, this isn't my tractor, this is Sam's. I think I turned Sam on to the bad boys, and well, here one is. Look at that. He did trade his Kubota in, so the Kubota is not here anymore.
Thank God.
So Sam, do you want to come talk about your tractor? All right, Sam, go ahead. So, tell us about your new tractor, buddy.
As Shibe said, this is my tractor. This is not Shibe's, although he'll probably be using it as well.
Sam won't let me use this.
I won't let my dad use it. This has been a couple years in the making. Obviously, with all the stuff going on here with the log mill and other projects and things, I need a bigger tractor. So this has been a couple years in the making. I'm very happy with the purchase. Shibe said, you know, I've been looking at different models, different brands for the past, what, 3 years at least?
Yeah. Well, just pretty much the same amount of time I've been looking for a tractor.
So just kind of comparing the differences in manufacturers and the different models and the options that you get standard, because there's a lot of differences. And one of the other things with the bad boys, they are a newer brand, but they are pretty much the same tractor if you would go out and buy a TYM or a Branson or a Mahindra. Yeah. I believe those are the three. It's pretty much the exact same tractor at a lower price point.
Yes. And
that lower price point gets you a lot of extra features that you don't see in those other brands, like the lift capacity. 2,200 lift pound capacity right off the bat. That's at the pins. Just like every other tractor measures the lift capacity at the pins. You have to deduct for your bucket or whatever implement you have on the front, like a grapple. But that's like top of the line. You're not going to see that in any other brand for that price point.
Don't get me wrong, the Kubota did well for what it was. I mean, we put that thing through the damn paces.
I had that tractor for 14 years, and I can't complain about it. It did everything I needed it to do.
And more.
And more. Up until the point where, you know, the past couple years, again, with the log mill and other projects we have going here with some of the land clearing, I needed a bigger tractor.
Well, and that's why you've seen a Coyote on the channel.
Yes.
Because he basically traded his dad for the Coyote. The Coyote had a little bit more lift capacity.
It was a bigger frame tractor, so it had a little bit more weight to it, so I could lift more. Yeah, so but I'm ready to put it to work.
This is going to be part of Sam's wood yard, and who knows, maybe you'll see in my wood yard every now and then until I get one of my own. I just got some other pokers in the fire at the moment, so I will not be purchasing a tractor until a little bit later in the future. But heck yeah, that is basically the down and dirty on the Bad Boy 4035 cab tractor. Me personally, I don't know if I need a cab, probably not, but you have those creature comforts of heat, AC.
I'm not getting any younger, man.
Out of the elements. I mean, like
this tractor is meant to last me hopefully till the day I die.
Yes. But my concern with a cab tractor around here is all these windows you can smash. Like, we're gonna have to do a lot of trail maintenance just so we can get this thing up through and not have to worry about that, because the price tag on the door windows isn't great. So we're gonna do another video and see the capabilities that this has that the other two tractors that Sam has run didn't have. So you'll see that in another video.
You already seen how fast it goes.
Yeah.
In high speed.
Yeah.
That is That's fast.
That's 20 mile an hour. 20 mile an hour on a decent tractor like this. I mean, Sam can bring this over to my house in like no time, and
I could technically.
Maybe I won't even have to buy a tractor.
I could probably be there in about 15 minutes. Have to let it cool off when I get there, but.
So anyway, guys, keep an eye out on the channel. I know there's going to be people with questions and all that stuff. Just, I mean, if you have questions now, put them in the comments. I'm not going to have the answers. Sam's probably not going to have the answers until we actually get this thing put to work and actually get some field use with it. So I'm excited. I know Sam's excited.
I'm really excited.
So we'll see what we can get done with this big bad boy. The biggest bad boy they make right now.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
I heard there might be a 50 or a 55 horse coming out. So
with a turbo.
Yeah, the 55 has a turbo. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for this one. So congratulations, Samuel.
Thanks, buddy.
On the new tractor. Definitely going to put it to use. We'll see you guys in the next one. Woo!